Let's now join Ayotunde Balogun for some sports news.
Many thanks, Millicent. Everton are close to signing highly rated Nigeria striker Henry Onyekuru in a £7 million deal from his club in Belgium. The 20-year-old scored 22 goals in the Belgian top flight last season and has been linked with Arsenal, West Ham United and other top clubs throughout Europe. However, the player is understood to have had a medical with Everton on Monday. Onyekuru is expected to be loaned to Anderlecht for the next 12 months to continue his development in Belgium. He is regarded by Everton Director of Football Steve Walsh and manager Ronald Koeman as one for the future. World Football Governing Body FIFA has released its full report into alleged corruption in Qatar's successful 2022 World Cup bid. It comes after German newspaper Bild published extracts of a leaked copy of the report today. The 2014 report was authored by former FIFA independent ethics investigator Michael Garcia. He quit in protest when the organization only released a 42-page summary of his document. That version cleared Qatar of corruption allegations. Moscow Zoo's psychic polar bear Nika has predicted victories for Portugal and Mexico in the Confederations Cup semi-finals. Nika picked Portugal to get the better of Chile and for Mexico to win against world champions Germany. The orphan bear who lives at the Moscow Zoo follows in the footsteps of 2010 FIFA World Cup sensation Paul the Octopus. Football agent Jorge Mendes is in court to testify as part of the investigation of alleged tax fraud committed by former Atletico de Madrid player Radamel Falcao. Falcao, the Colombian international, is accused of failing to declare €5.6 million of earnings between 2012 and 2013 when he played for the Madrid-based club. Mendes' company Justified has denied any wrongdoing. Another of Mendes' clients, Cristiano Ronaldo, is expected to testify on July the 31st in a case in which he is also accused of hiding income totaling up to €14.7 million from the tax authorities. The final chapter of Russell Westbrook's historic season was written Monday night at the NBA's inaugural awards show as the Oklahoma City Thunder point guard was named the 2016-2017 MVP. The 28-year-old topped a group featuring former teammate James Harden, Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James. But it was not close, with Westbrook receiving 69 of 101 first-place votes. Harden picked 22 votes, Leonard 9 and James only 1. Milwaukee Bucks Malcolm Brogdon was named the Rookie of the Year.
I would kick your ass.
And the 2017 Kia NBA Rookie of the Year is
Malcolm Brogdon.
So I just want to say thank you to everybody and, thank you so much.
A boxing promoter, Freddie Roach, believes Manny Pacquiao has to roll back the years and beat Jeff Horn emphatically on Sunday to try and get a rematch with Floyd Mayweather. Although Mayweather has announced his retirement from boxing, his decision to take on the MMA star Conor McGregor has given Roach fresh hope that his star warrior will get his hands on Mayweather one more time. And that's sports news. The rest of the news at 10 continues in a moment.
On the foreign scene, former British mercenary Simon Mann has accused US billionaire George Soros of plotting to overthrow Equatorial Guinea's president Teodoro Obiang Nguema. Mann, who led a failed coup attempt against Nguema, Africa's longest-serving leader, said he warned the president of the plan in 2011. The 65-year-old man, a former commander and businessman, was arrested in Zimbabwe in 2004 and extradited 4 years later to Equatorial Guinea, where he was sentenced to 34 years in prison. 1 year later, he was released after being pardoned by President Nguema. Testifying in a Paris court, he also accused lawyer for the anti-corruption NGO Transparent International William Borden of being part of the alleged plot, as well as exiled opposition leader Severa Mortensa and Lebanese businessman Eli Khalil. Well, China has been placed on the U.S. State Department's list of worst offenders in human trafficking and forced labor. A report by the State Department said China convicted fewer sex and labor traffickers in the 12 months ended on March 31st than the previous year, forcibly repatriating North Koreans without screening them for indicators of trafficking, and handled most forced labor cases as administrative issues rather than criminal prosecutions.
China was downgraded to Tier 3 status in this year's report, in part because it has not taken serious steps to end its own complicity in trafficking, including forced laborers from North Korea that are located in China. As with other forms of illicit crime, human trafficking is becoming more nuanced and more difficult to identify. Much of these activities are going underground, and they're going online. The State Department is committed to continuing to develop with other U.S. agencies, as well as our partners abroad, new approaches to follow these activities wherever they go, and to train law enforcement to help them improve their technologies to investigate and prosecute these crimes.
UK-based think tank Chatham House has warned that the world's food security is increasingly reliant on 14 choke points for trade. It says more needs to be done to protect key transport routes such as the Panama Canal, the Suez Canal and the Turkish Straits. Almost 25% of the world's food is traded on international markets. The report warns that infrastructure at the choke points is often old and would struggle to cope with natural disasters, which are expected to grow in frequency as the planet warms. They urge governments to invest in climate-resilient infrastructure and diversify food production as well as stocks. And the main news again. Some elder statesmen from the southern part of the country today met in Lagos and affirmed that Nigeria is better as one united country, warning against all forms of agitation. The government of France is set to spend €1 billion in the development of Nigeria's oil and gas industry. This was revealed today at a meeting between the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) and officials from France. And that's the news at 10 tonight. Many thanks for watching. I'm Millicent Walker. Do have a good night.